my back, I got your back. Communicate! Make some noise! Let's go, Mayday! Enjoy the moment, baby. Let's go. Enjoy the moment.
Hello. Welcome to another edition of KREM 2 Football Friday. I'm Travis Green.
And I'm Andrew Quinn. You know, Travis, we had a handful of games tonight with major playoff implications.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe we'll have some plays that, fans will be talking about for years to come. Speaking of, Andrew, I was scrolling through TikTok this week. Yeah.
Young fella over here.
Yeah, I'm keeping young and spry. And wouldn't you know it, I saw an old play from Central Valley pop up on my timeline. Yes, I know it's called a timeline. So I dug into the archives and found that very play. 11 years ago on this week in the season, Austin Rico made a state record 67-yard field goal.
Oh, my God.
And get this, the kick sent the game into overtime where CV later beat Shadle Park.
Yeah, this wound up being the top play on SportsCenter's top 10 that night.
Of course, Rico went on to play at the University of Idaho and spent some time in the NFL.
Yeah,
so
and he's still around now. So,
sure is.
Wow.
Big name out here.
Austin Rico.
Yeah.
67 yards, that's serious. Because I'm pretty sure Justin Tucker, the record is 66.
66 in the NFL. The national record, 68 yards.
Okay.
Just so anybody knows, he's 1 yard short of that.
There we go, wow.
I doubt we'll have something that big tonight, but hey, a lot of games that mean a whole lot tonight.
That's right, like our game of the week, and you could call this the game of the year. Mount Spokane hosting Gonzaga Prep with the outright GSL title on the line. The game began with two Matthew Herzog field goals to put the Bull Pups up 6-0. But Mount Spokane responds in the second quarter. TJ Haberman finds Ryan Borchers for the touchdown to make it 7-6 Wildcats. The Prep marches right down the field, and Bodie Stafford finds a wide open Isaiah Dawkins for the touchdown. That makes it 13-7 Gonzaga Prep. Then right before the half, is this Boise State in the Fiesta Bowl? Haberman to Tristan Olsen, and we got the old hook and ladder to Bodie Gardner, who takes it down the sideline, but he steps out of bounds at the 5-yard line. No points for Mount Spokane, and Prep would make them pay in the third quarter. Carson Flynn takes the pitch on the triple option in for the touchdown. Gonzaga Prep wins the GSL title with a 21-10 victory.
How about that? Let's head out to U-High. Lewis and Clark is in the driver's seat for the second 4A playoff spot, but you have to keep winning, and those Titans, well, they're ready to spoil the night. This one was a shootout, Andrew. Pick things up in the second half, tied at 22s. Titans in the red zone. They turn to Cameron Breeden on the outside run for 6. Titans would miss a 2-point conversion. Lewis and Clark would respond on their following drive. This is what you call running the read option to perfection. Jack Paradon gets the edge to go after the running back. He keeps it, goes untouched for the score. PAT puts the Tigers in the lead. Fourth quarter, Titans the next on the scoreboard after a long drive. It's Caleb Walcott up. He ran for a mile tonight to put U-High up. He showed KREM 2 some love there. However, late in the ballgame, LC had a chance to tie things up, but Bobby Jones comes up with the game-winning INT to seal the deal. U-High, how about that? They get the win 36-29.
Wow, what a game. Central Valley still has a chance at the second 4A playoff spot. They own the tiebreaker over Lewis and Clark. The Bears travel into One Spokane Stadium to take on Ferris tonight. In the fourth quarter, CV up 24-0 until Teddy Osborne's pass tipped by Joseph DeMars, picked off by Deshaun Dunbar. That leads to Tough Ryan, what a name. He finds Camden Lanphier for the touchdown. CV wins this one easily, 31-0.
Let's head out to the wonderful state of Idaho. Coeur d'Alene hosting Lewiston. A CDA win guarantees the Vikes a spot in the playoffs. And Lewiston, if they get the win, that's a Kansas tiebreaker, as they'd all be 2-1 in the Inland Empire play, and that includes Post Falls. First points of the game came from Lewiston defense. Senior Rylan Gomez jumps the out route and takes a little piggy all the way home. Bengals up 7-0. Later in the first, Vikings would get on the scoreboard in the red zone. Caden Simmons with a play action so good it got me and the Lewiston defense. He scrambles, dives for the score. Not a whole lot of scoring in the first half. They'd be tied up 10-10 at halftime, but in the second half, the Vikes would get things going. CDA punches their ticket to the playoffs with a 29-16 W.
And it is time for another edition of one of our favorite segments. It's back.
Yes.
Coached Up.
Back with a vengeance. This week, our photojournalist Dave Summers took the trip up to Sandpoint to mic up head coach Ryan Knowles. Let's take a listen.
Start fast. Set the bar high. High execution. You guys got it? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Dogs on three. 1, 2, 3. How's the trip so far? Everything going
Great.
planned?
Everything's awesome.
Awesome. Okay.
Look forward to it. You got a great atmosphere here, beautiful field.
Oh, what a ride. What a ride. Go get him tonight, okay? Have some fun out there. Captains, get ready. Captain's ready. Behaved. I'm mic'd up tonight for KREM 2 for a little while, so if you one of you guys want to let me have it, go right ahead.
Junior Josh.
All right, we're deferring. We'll kick off. We'll be over here. Kick off. Cover. Let's go, Ashley. Hey, start talking about the fullback. You understand? Just call out their numbers. You got us? We're standing there like, okay, I got them. All right, you guys with me? Okay. Three's coming over. You got to stay out with him. You can't go diving into the run fit. Straightforward, speed motion. Good. Third and long. Third and long. He's got to bring it out. That's fine. He's got to bring it out. Good job. Good job.
Thank you very much there, Coach Knowles. Sandpoint hosting Lethbridge from up north in Canada. Pick it up in the second quarter. Shane Sherrill breaks the plane right here to make it 8-0 Sandpoint. Then in the second half, Max Frank, he takes it in to make it 15-7 Sandpoint. Lethbridge kept it close until the fourth quarter. Look at Cody Brewster punch his way in there for the touchdown. That made it 28-13 Bulldogs. And on the next Lethbridge drive, Marcus Christos is picked off with one hand by the big man. Blaine Cannigan, look at the big man go. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for the thick six, baby. Wow, what a play. Sandpoint goes on to win this one 50-27.
Oh, man, don't go anywhere. We have much more football highlights coming up next.
Plus, we got another play of the week coming your way. Football Friday is coming back in just 4 minutes.
4.
Welcome back to another week of Football Friday, and let's continue with a look once again at our hometown highlight of the week.
Yeah, with KREM 2's Hometown Highlight, we're sharing the stories of our small towns and what makes them special. Tonight, Mark Hanrahan was in Kellogg, Idaho, speaking with a local woman who painted murals across the high school to help increase the sense of community among students in this historic town.
It all starts from communicating and starting with a dream and a plan. The whole plan is just to bring love back to the community and the things that everybody does and the greatness and the kindness that's already here. Just needed to be reminded of that.
Very cool work
Doesn't that
going
say it
on
all?
in beautiful Kellogg. For that full interview, just head over to KREM.com where you can catch Mark's entire interview.
All right, now let's see how this one played out as Priest River made the trip down to the Silver Valley to take on Kellogg. Senior night in Kellogg, and the hometown fans would be plenty happy tonight. Wildcats the first on the scoreboard. Reed caught with the old Travie token to Yeager Hall for the game's first points. Kellogg would keep it going in the third. Caught, dialing up the long distance call for Coleman Blalock for a 20-0 Wildcat lead. Caught still had some more highlights in him, Andrew. In the fourth, doing it with his legs and hits the layup.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, he gets a flag there, but hey,
come
doesn't
on.
matter when you're up
Come
27-zip, which wound up being the final in this one.
Colville taking on undefeated Lakeside. Pick this one up with Lakeside up 14-0. Colville can't even get a punt off here. Look at this play by Duke Johnson, swarming the punter right there. That would lead to a Calvin Mickelson rushing touchdown. That puts Lakeside up 21-0. The Crimson Hawks trying to get something going on the next possession, but Brock Benson is going to be picked off by Franklin Johnson. Nice play right there. It would lead to Oz Melzer getting in the end zone. Lakeside shuts out Colville 38-0.
And wins the 1A title as a result. Out in Newport, pretty simple for the Freeman Scotties. Win, and they are in the playoffs. Newport didn't care about all that mess. Grizzlies take a 7-point lead here in the second. Brad Martin, not quite a tush push, but gets the job done. Freeman would answer to tie things up. Luke Whitaker scrambling, and watch this, Andrew, just hucks it up. Colton Wells catching.
Beauty.
Just over the DB's hands there. Grizzlies again had the answer, though. Hank Kirkwood, look at this throw. Another token on
Pump
the
fake.
show. Colton Wells on the receiving end, and the Yak attack barely gets in there, tripped up a little bit. This one was a nail-biter. Newport hangs on for the win, 28-27, which means Deer Park's playoff hopes are still alive as they got a win tonight. And finally, it's our favorite part of the show, Play of the Week time.
And we got possibly one of our favorite plays of the entire season. You just saw it in the last segment. Sandpoint's defensive lineman, Blaine Canning, with the one-handed pick, and then watch the big man rumble, Travis.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Wow.
The old thick six, baby. That's what you call that.
Do you think that when Mr. Canning woke up this morning, he was like, I'm going to have a one-handed pick six in this game?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. Manifesting.
That's what you got to do.
That's what I'm going
the
with.
big men have to dream it.
You have to dream.
You got to dream it to believe it.
If you believe, you will achieve.
What a play. Hey, if you missed any of the show tonight and want to see more, or you just want to rewatch, you can find our full show on KREM 2's YouTube page or our streaming service, KREM 2 Plus.
Of course, that's free to download on Roku, Apple TV, or your Amazon Fire Stick. Basically anywhere you want it, we got it.
There you go, and that'll do it for us tonight.
Yep. College football tomorrow. WSU playing, Eastern playing.
Yep.
We'll have it all for you.
We'll see you.
See you guys.